Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is greatly loved and appreciated, always, honey. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart, you are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please, please, please give the Piscean Seer collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is an Archangel Raziel message, okay? In my notes I just wrote, you are the money, the bag, the treasure, okay? And don't let anyone, including your ego, tell you otherwise. So that's right, you the money, you the bag, you the treasure. And make sure you don't let nobody, not even your own self, tell you otherwise. Woo. So, we got the Shield Maiden, okay? It says make plans and focus, okay? Because whatever plans you make at this time are going to be very successful, okay? But I know you got all this stuff to do, you know, you're doing all of this working and taking care of and handling all of this business, you know, but just don't forget to do your little retreats, you know, take your time to yourself so that you do get a chance to recharge, okay? It says take care of your needs under that, okay? It says take time to reflect too, so there could be some things that you do need to reflect over, like and also they're bringing to my mind, okay, the backward review. It's when you you have your day or whatever, right? And so right before you go to bed, you know, you kind of like look back on your day, you know, like kind of run through your day, you know, from the end to the beginning, and think about, you know, different choices and decisions and actions that you did that day, you know. That would really help you out in a special kind of way, okay? I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read that out the book, but I'm gonna pick all the overall energy first, okay? What else, Archangel Raziel? I see the Knight of Cups, okay, and the Four of Wands. So somebody could be coming to give you some love, okay? But I seen the Seven of Wands, okay? So you could be like a little bit guarded, okay? The Shield Maiden did come out, but it's because you're focused, you know? I just get the energy like you're really focused on your dreams, on your goals, on your career, you know, on this money is what I heard. You're focused on this bag, okay? But I think that's why he's saying, you know, you are the money, the bag, the treasure, you know. It's like there's nothing that you really have to chase or go after. It is you that is making it, okay? We got the Five of Cups. And we got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the Devil under that, and the Justice card under that, okay? Whoa. Which is kind of interesting, okay? There could be some issues, some drama going on, okay? But I'll get to that in a second. I don't want to get carried away like too early. You could be a life path number 1 or 3 or 4, okay? Or 5 or 8. Or 9, I'm hearing 11, okay? I'm hearing 22. Here's the number 23, okay, with fire. You could be a fire sign, okay? You could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You also could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Which is what I'm getting from the Shield Maiden card. I'm getting air sign energy. We got Neptune at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why. Okay, I wanted to start with fire, so I am going to. I guess we about to just be getting moved around real intuitively right now. Let me see. I think it's after the planets, yeah. So it says powerful focus and intense. The energy of fire burns brightly and moves quickly. Passion, drive, the desire to create strong and sometimes scary emotions like anger are fueled by fire. It both destroys and purifies, which seems in opposition to the desire to create, but really is part of the creative process. Bring the quality of fire to a situation by taking action and doing what needs to be done. Being courageous by saying or doing the scary but essential thing that needs expression. Being focused and determined to see something through to the end, or honoring and following your passion. Okay, so Archangel Raziel is asking you to, he's just saying like that focus that you have, okay, that's because you're in this energy of fire, okay? And also this fire card, you know, it kind of looks like a fire fairy to me, you know? So you could have a lot of fairies in your energy, okay, guiding you and helping you to do, I don't know, to handle all of this business that you're handling. I just feel like I'm talking to someone who's very busy, you know, who has a lot of goals, who wants to, you know, like, you be like, no, I need to go home because I need to go to bed. Like, I got shit to do tomorrow. Like, I don't want to chill. They like, we trying to, y'all trying to drink? I don't know. Like, I'll have one, but I got to go because I can't be hanging out here with y'all. I need to stay on my shit, you know, make sure my shit goes where it needs to go. So, Archangel Raziel is saying that is absolutely the right idea, okay? But it says, the Shield Maiden card says, have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward, okay? So it says, taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you can end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be prepared, to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guides support you as you move forward, okay? So they're just saying, you know, pay a little bit more attention to your plan, you know, because sometimes we get very excited, you know, and very focused on our goals, you know, and then we want that quicker outcome, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, I'm doing all of this, I'm putting in all of this work, you know, and we kind of forget that this is a co-creation, you know, we kind of forget that there's this whole big ass part that God does in there, you know what I mean? Without God, it would just be us doing a whole bunch of little things, you know, and driving ourselves crazy, thinking we're getting somewhere, you know. People just got to do something, you know, but God's saying, I created you like that, okay? I created you specifically to do stuff, okay? So don't feel bad that you want to do a lot of stuff, okay? But also don't forget that God does a big majority of the stuff, you know. He's the one who, you know, puts the magic on it after you put your magic on it, you know, and kind of helps it go through, you know. So don't be feeling like you're losing or feeling like things are moving too slow, you know, or feeling like you did something wrong and maybe that's why, you know, this or that is not working and this, that, oh, this must be karma. I can just hear you now, you know, like kind of freaking out, you know. It says the Five of Cups reminds us that we cannot have the things we want without making sacrifices. Looks like that cloaked figure had to learn the hard way, okay? This guy, because he's like, you know, he's looking pissed off, okay? He's looking kind of upset, like, man, like, shit, you know, because, you know, maybe he lost something or maybe something in his plan went wrong, okay? It says you may not be the person you once were, and it's okay to mourn that person you never became, but you must also cherish the progress you have made in becoming the person you will be, okay? So that could be what it is, you know. You could be like, man, you know, I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that. I was supposed to do this and I was so close, you know, but that was God that stopped you from doing that thing, you know, because you weren't supposed to be that person you were headed to being, okay? You were supposed to be the person that you're on your way to being right now, okay? Your wonderful and amazing higher self, you know, with all of this higher knowledge. It's like, could you imagine if you had gone down that other road, you know? You would have been in that cycle for so long, okay? They're saying we saved you, okay? Like, just be very grateful and just know you're doing everything right at this time. Okay, but I'm really still curious about this Seven of Swords at the bottom of that deck, okay? Because I feel like there is still some, like, sneaky, weird energy going on around you, okay? We got enemies, okay? Thank you, Spirit. I knew I wasn't tripping. I was feeling some motherfucking haters around it, nigga. Look, black sheep, okay? So you getting like, you're getting the treatment, you know? You getting the special star treatment, you know, from people that you know. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that, okay? We got hidden secrets. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let me get all of them. We got light worker, of course, okay. We got wake up right here. Doo-doo-doo. Water, okay. You could be dealing with some thirsty ass. You could be dealing with some thirsty ass folks, okay. I don't know. I feel like you got that water, or you are the water. Like, you're so refreshing to people. Ooh, jumping in that motherfucking water. It says sage your space, okay. It says work with crystals. Like, I'm hearing tiger's eye, obsidian, okay. I'm hearing amethyst, okay. Like, you need psychic protection, okay. It says highly ranked in the spiritual world. I feel like somebody's trying to, like, be in your energy in some sort of way. You know, somebody's wanting you to be in an energy of loss, wanting you to kind of hold on to the past and who you used to or would have or could have been, okay. And because you're doing it a little bit too, it's working, okay. It wouldn't work if you weren't doing it to yourself, okay. So some certain enemies, okay, they know that you kind of regret not going a certain way in life, okay, but you need to drop all of those regrets and lose all of those resentments and feeling like you went the wrong way, because Spirit is saying you have gone the right way, and now you coming up on these DNA upgrades, okay. And you about to see, okay, look, you are a shaman, okay. You've been through a lot of trauma, okay, but it's because you are royalty, okay. A true ambassador for God. You could be having a lot of deja vus right now, which is Spirit's way of telling you you're in the right place at the right time. That's why you already had this vision of you being here, because this is where you're supposed to be, okay. It says divine protection and intervention, okay. You have divine protection, and when, like I said before, when you thought you were supposed to go that way and you got this close and then something happened, that was intervention from the divine. You were not supposed to be going that way, baby, okay. You are a descendant of the Atlanteans, okay. You have ancient divine blood. You could be seeing so many different synchronicities, and there's a couple of people sending spell work your way, okay, but only attacking things that, like I said, are already within you, things you're already feeling and thinking about yourself, okay. So you must change the way that you're thinking about yourself if you want to stop with the attacks, and also convince yourself that you cannot be attacked, because that's a big part of it too. You feeling like you're able to be attacked, it makes you open to attack, okay. You have to close your eyes and imagine that bubble of light, you know, around you. Mind is very gold. In Spirit saying, you know, the more that you do it, they're showing me like somebody knocking on it, you know what I mean, and it sounded like metal, okay. It sounded like metal when somebody just knocked on my shield around me, of my light shield, okay. So that's very important that you do that. The more that you do it, the more it builds up that shield, you know, and it gets a lot more harder and a lot more solid, you know, and it just keeps, it's lovely, okay. I do it all the time, you know. The minute you feel that negative energy, you know, boom, close your eyes, takes 5 seconds to imagine that shield, you know, light and bright, you know, and you know, then the night goes a lot different, or whatever situation you're in, it goes a lot different, because you have put up your spiritual protection that you provide to yourself, okay. But you are meant to have abundance, okay. You have a big mission here on this earth, so of course you're getting attacked. And you know what, they had me add, because I pick the decks after I get done recording, you know, so I picked them yesterday, okay, but they had me add a whole nother deck, okay, this Buffy the Vampire Slayer deck, okay, which makes a lot of sense now that I know what I'm talking about. But it's like, you have the power. It's like in the show, Buffy's the only one, I mean, she's not the only one who, you know, can kill monsters or stake vampires, but it's like she's the only one that can really do the big jobs, the big spiritual things, you know. It has to be her, you know, or it's not gonna work out, you know. But of course she has backup, you know. She has her friend group, you know. She has Willow, who's kind of like her emotional support, and she has Xander, who's like the comic relief, you know, and, you know, just the masculine energy that's very devoted to her and very devoted to protecting her, because he had a thing for her at first. And then there's Cordelia, who kind of bullies Buffy, you know what I mean? But they become friends because Cordelia gets into a relationship with Xander, you know. And then there's Giles, who is the Watcher, you know, or the one who provides all of this information to her, you know, sort of like the ancestor. Okay, look at the star. Okay, this is what I'm comparing you to Buffy, the star of the show. Okay, you are the fucking star of the show, you know. Buffy has all these different enemies, you know, and she's treated like an outcast, and the principal's always on her head, you know, like she's this big troublemaker, when really she saves their fucking lives every day. Okay, hello. That, can you relate? I'm sure you can. Okay, because this is the kind of shit that you do, you know. And then this Slayer on this card, because when the Slayer dies, another Slayer is born. Okay, kind of like, you know, us in our family, you know, there's one person who's really, you know, really pulling all the spiritual weight, you know, and making sure that everyone else is covered and blessed, you know, and they know that when they get that position, that that's what they're supposed to do, you know. But this chick is Kendra, okay, because Buffy dies in like the second season only for a few minutes, and so another Slayer is born because she technically died, okay. And so this one is Kendra, and when Kendra comes around, when she enters the show, you know, she is like, she appears to be like next level of Buffy, you know what I'm saying? Like, she knows her shit, she knows everything her Watcher knows, you know, she does her studies, she doesn't like mess around with friends and boys and all of that, you know. And so when she comes into Buffy's thing, she's like looking around like, oh hell no, like my Watcher would never approve of this, like this, there's no order here, there's no chaos. But it's just that Buffy figured out as a Slayer that she has to have a life too, she needs balance. And Kendra was kind of missing that balance as a Slayer, you know. But I feel like you are someone who has that balance, you know. You understand that you have to work, and you understand that you have to play, and that keeps you very centered when it does come to handling this business, you know. And people are really hating on you and hating on that fact, you know. Yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles because you work hard and you do what needs to be done, okay. Look at Giles and the Buffy, they in training, okay. So it's like Spirit has been, it could feel like Spirit's been working you hard, you know what I mean, having to do a lot of work, and really they were just preparing you, you know, to really go out and slay these vamps the way that, you know, you trained to do this entire time and still get the things that you want, you know. I feel like usually on the Ten of Wands, you know, it's one person and they're, you know, bearing this big burden, you know, but it's like you've taken your burdens and your past experiences and you've turned them into weapons, okay, to slay these vampires and these enemies or anyone who wishes to come up against you, you know. And really, Spirit's saying, you know, you are, first of all, they got your back, okay. First of all, they have your back, okay. They are always with you all the time in this fight because you are a light worker and you're highly ranked in the spiritual realm, and you do have important things to do, important other people that you have to wake up. You're meant to wake people up. You're that type of person, okay. You are like, they're saying, is it the red pill? They're saying you're the red pill, okay. You're a red pillar. I can be a bit of a red pillar sometimes myself, you know, because I just can't take it, like when people are just, you know, like, I don't know, just the stuff, like, I don't know, I really like intellectual and like religious conversations, you know, in a chill setting, you know, like we're drinking, we're smoking, you know, and people would think like God doesn't belong there, you know. But I find that's the best time to talk about God, and also the best way to get to know people and situations around them, okay. And you could be a lot like that, okay. This is the Six of Wands, okay, because you are winning, okay. You always win in the end. So if it is some enemies you know, these people, you worried about the hidden secrets and what's going on. Spirit's saying, do not worry about that, okay? We are handling it. You just need to make sure that look at the Queen of Stakes, okay, or the Queen of Wands, you know, you're looking great, you're doing great, you're being very responsible, and you're handling your shit, okay? And you need to just keep on doing that. You know, the enemies are going to take care of themselves, because whatever you project out into this world, it's coming right back to you, okay? And that's just what it is. If you look at people and you're like, oh, I hope you're not successful and I hope you don't, you know, grow, then that's what's going to happen to you. You're not going to be successful, and you're not going to see yourself growing, because that's what you wish for another, okay? That's how it works, okay? We got the Hanged Man. I feel like, you know, Spirit really wants you to be enlightened with that fact, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you understand it, you know what I mean? You can grasp it, and you've probably even heard it before, you know what I'm saying? But they're saying now's the time to implement that into your life more than ever, because you have these enemies and these people. It's very important that you get more in touch with yourself, so that you and become more confident about yourself. You need to see yourself as the star, so that anybody that is coming with some attacks against you, they will never be successful. I mean, they won't be successful anyway, you know, because obviously you are saved. But look at the Ten of Swords, okay? Look at the world, okay? Her in her protective bubble, you know, her little shell, okay? Like, this is really something that's going to bring you in from the cold, you know what I mean? And sort of like merge your two different ways of thinking that you have going on at this time, you know. In this card, there's two different slayers, okay, because this slayer in the star card, she dies too, and another slayer gets activated, okay? So there's always two slayers at a time, which they changed, you know, because before it was only one slayer, you know, and that was Buffy. But like I said, you know, there was that little loophole, okay? I feel like you're about to start finding and discovering all of these different loopholes, really finding that you can live this life any way that you choose, okay, that you please, okay? It really truly is up to you, and just the way that you look at things. As long as you walk in your power and you know where you stand and what it is that you have to offer this world, you can do anything, okay? Your third eye is popping, okay? You're seeing things very clearly, but I just feel like there's still a little bit of doubt there, you know, like maybe you should have gone the other way, or you should have picked the thing, but no, okay? We got the Galactic Federation, okay? You can receive a lot of messages from the Galactic Federation. You could be more in contact with the Galactic Federation than you think you are, honey, okay? And also it talks about collaborations, meetings, in the community, okay? So I don't know, I really heard people could be having meetings about you, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out what is the plan, how we go take this person out, you know. And Spirit's saying that is not gonna work, you know, because you're constantly having collaborations and meetings with the Galactic Council while they busy having meetings with other people who can't really guide them anywhere, okay? So don't worry about that, okay? If you were wondering about romance or connections, you know, or a soulmate, you know, someone's coming in, somebody who's going to be just as empathetic as you, or you could already be in a connection, okay? And the connection could be like really strong right now, okay? Like, you could be doing it a lot. Okay, that's what Spirit said. Look, we got the Merkaba, which is the number 33, okay? You could be seeing 22 or 33, or any combination of 2s and 4s, okay? It says movement, long distance travel, and excitement, okay? So Spirit's saying get excited, okay? Like, don't worry, you finna travel a long distance in this life, okay? Like, you are finna go far. You are not finna be, if you feel stuck, please believe you won't be stuck for very long. And honestly, you're never truly stuck, okay? Here we go again with him looking over his shoulder, but you gotta let go of the past. You have to release it, okay? Things that when you look back and it's considered, you know, controversial, you know, Spirit's saying with this Nephilim energy that it's time for you to start assessing new perspectives, okay, in order to get to the next level. What else, Archangel Raziel? What else would you like them to know? That's exactly how many I needed, was 2, okay? Look, here we go again with this warrior energy and this fire energy, okay? You are, you know, full of passion, you know. Spirit wants you to just, you know, like kind of release it all, you know. This is giving me like crystalline consciousness, okay? Because, you know, it has like 3 stages, you know, where you're bent in and you can't see anything. You don't really know nothing, you know, sort of how an infant is in the womb, okay? And then there's the present, you know, where you're upright, you know what I mean? And you're learning and you're accepting information, you know. And then there is the crystallized version of you, you know, that's kind of been outward, you know what I mean, and just completely open to spirit and open to this world and all of the experiences that it has to offer, you know. Archangel Raziel is asking you to walk in that energy, you know, that energy of passion, that energy of I'm a warrior and who the fuck gonna step to me, huh? You know what I mean? Like, what? Who want to fight? You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, you know, just be ready for the fight is what they saying, you know. Have that energy like you're ready for a fight, but be all about peace and love, you know, because people that really truly can fight, you know what I mean, and that really know that they'll do some damage, like they could just kill you, you know, with like people who do martial arts and things like that, you know, that's like the last thing that they do is whoop your ass, you know, because they know they could go to jail if they whoop your ass too much, okay? And so Spirit's saying you have that same type of power within you, okay, and you need to flex that shit. We got the star seed, okay? It says self, memories, and identity, okay? They're just asking you to remember and also believe who the fuck you are, okay? You are amazing, okay? It says responsibilities, lessons, and growing up with the Syrians at the bottom of the deck, okay? I just feel like you're awesome, okay? You could be very independent at this time, though. This is the energy that I'm getting, okay? You know those memes, okay, where the cat be driving down the street, you know, and it'll just say something stupid like me after scanning a big screen TV as a cucumber at Walmart, you know, and then have the little cat like driving off. I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of fun when you're alone, okay? Spirit's saying stay persistent, though. You know what I mean? Stay the course. Don't give up or quit or change what you're doing, okay? Spirit's saying they're teaching you to be more tolerant at this time, you know, of different situations and things that could go wrong. You know, they're just teaching you how to stand and walk in that resilient, shape-shifting type of energy, you know. But they're asking you to retreat from the spin of the thoughts of the old shit, okay? It's like you just keep washing and hashing out this same, you know what I mean, sort of thought pattern, or it's something that you think you should have been doing or that you would have been great at doing. Spirit saying there's no doubt about it. You will be great at it. You will be great at doing anything. But we wanted you to be great at doing something and be happy while you were doing it, okay? So stop being so judgmental of yourself, okay? It says observe your critic, okay? Your true critic, your true enemy at this time is yourself. And so the people who are outside of you and who are already on that low vibration are going to kind of seem like they're attacking you because whatever's going on within you is happening outside of you, okay? Spirit's saying it's time for you to start improvising, but it also says just make it up, you know? And it's like, I don't know, they're really saying like you could be sort of, I don't know. I don't want to say you're just making up enemies, but if by not retreating from this thing that you keep kind of spinning back in your head, it is creating enemies outside of you, okay? Spirit's saying you could be very territorial at this time, you know, but they're trying to help you to find your place, you know, to find that peaceful place that they want you to be at, okay? They're saying be your own witness, okay, with the watcher, you know. That's what I said about the backward review, you know. Review your day, look at how you're acting, how you're responding to people, the things that you're saying and doing, okay? This is all seeding from something that's within you that you feel like you failed at, that you would have been great at, but you made all these mistakes and so you didn't make it there. And God is saying, no, I stopped you from making it there. You would have made it there and you would have been amazing. You would have excelled, and there's no doubt about that, because you will always excel at everything that you do. But he wanted to give you wish fulfillment instead, okay? with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. He wanted to give you what you truly want, and before you even knew what you wanted, okay? We got the Two of Swords, where all of those skills that you have already learned are going to be implemented in this other thing that God has steered you toward, okay? So don't feel like you're settling. You're actually being very guided at this time, guided to a happy time, okay? With the Four of Wands, you're being guided to like the most amazing happy energy you've ever been in. So there's really a need for you to release what you think you lost, okay? Stop looking at it like you lost it, okay? Because God's trying to show you how to make your cup overflow at this time with the Ace of Cups. You're going to get, it's like with the Seven of Cups, you know, there's all these options on it, but there's one cup that is for you. God just pretty much slapped all those cups out of the way and was like, here, baby, this is your cup. You know, he didn't even make you have to go through choosing, you know. He just moved everything else out of the way and was like, here you go, you know. And we got the Page of Swords, you know, which is giving me, you know, renew the mind is what I heard, you know, renew your mind, renew the way that you're thinking about these things, okay, because you're headed into this calmer water, you know. I feel like you're already in a calmer, happier place, okay. Look, here's the star again, okay. You are the star, baby. You are going the right way, and you're going to get every single thing that you want. And so Spirit's saying just celebrate, okay. Celebrate the fact that you already won. All right, what else? We got the Temperance. Yeah. Time to be a little bit more tempered, a little bit more open, you know. Embrace the energy of peace. And don't worry so much about, you know, people trying to attack your stability and what it is that God has provided for you. None of your shit is going nowhere because God provided it, okay? And you acquired this shit after you built a solid foundation in God. And so it is blessed, okay? The Four of Wands again. Okay. Boom. The Four of Wands, okay? It is blessed. And it will be beautiful, whatever it is you are attracting, okay? And we got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But look what's happening on it, okay? Some star shit. That's what's going to be happening for you, baby. Nothing but that star shit. And that's what we need you to expect. And we need you to look at yourself like you are the star, okay? You are amazing. You are wonderful. You are bright. You are fabulous. See how they talking to you? How they talking to you? Yeah, playfulness, okay? They want you to be in more of a playful type of energy too, you know? I'm hearing work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, okay? It says, I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins put sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party, okay? And we got get centered, okay? So it says, when it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of and it has a favorite animal, okay? So let's do it. It says, I have the wisdom and tranquility of an owl holding a magic wand floating through space on a magic carpet, okay? Like, that's the kind of shit you got, okay? He said, I'm on some shit you never seen before. Dream catcher, chasing all my goals, okay? So I feel like Spirit's saying, we'll be your dream catcher, okay? Spirit is your dream catcher. We got Squirrel Girl, okay? It says, when the wilderness calls, I listen. And we finna read that because that is the last card. It says, when was the last time you intentionally immersed yourself in nature, accepting the beauty around you? Squirrel Girl is tapping her foot, waiting for you to join her in the great outdoors. This card has appeared because you need to take a break, get some fresh air, and reconnect with the simple joys of life. Our senses are meant to explore the world around us with excitement and enthusiasm, generating inspiration and creativity. How can you honor that today? Okay, so I'm hearing get inspired, okay? Create something. Go outside and play. Go outside and ground yourself. You know, if you have kids, like take your kids outside and play tag or something. You know, this is really what Spirit is suggesting, okay? And also have gratitude above all else, okay? It says, today I am grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, okay? Using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any moment, okay? All of these things are the tiny things that you could be grateful for, you know? And focusing on those things instead of focusing, you know, on enemies and attacks and hidden secrets and everything that else is going on. You know, Spirit wants you to really hone in on yourself, you know what I mean, in those times, so that you won't feel the need to be so shielded. You can feel happy knowing you are being protected and you manifest from a very happy place, okay? And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys got something that you needed out of this. I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye.